Protect your DNA. BioPQQ can promote formation of new mitochondria. Infowarsstore.com.
The most important thing about being free is individual sovereignty. Because it began really back in the 1840s, less than 75 years after the formation of the United States of America, when they gave the power of the individual to corporations, but none of the penalties. None of the penalties.
The issue is the earth. We cannot change the political system. We cannot change the economic system. We cannot change the social system until the people control the land, and then we take it out of the hands of that sick minority.
The unyielding corporacratic encroachment of the $3.7 billion Dakota Access Pipeline at Standing Rock in the Dakotas is essentially the painful opening of a very old wound in American history. This deliberate neglect of the established rights expressed in the Treaty of Fort Laramie met resistance April 1st, 2016 at Sacred Stone Camp by Standing Rock Historic Preservation Officer Ladonna Brave Bull Allard. In September, Allard said, "If we allow an oil company to dig through and destroy our histories, our ancestors, our hearts and souls as people, is that not genocide? Most Americans need only witness the lopsided attack on the American culture of the Sioux people, defending their land, drinking water, and the protection of our American heritage to realize that the existence of tyranny is very real in 2016.
As we go through American history, we see how they continue to put the handcuffs on American people. And now it's complete. We're a police state, no doubt about it.
This is how they learn to get people dependent through the the government agents that ran the programs to, quote, give the Indians food and blankets. It was all designed to starve you out and kill you. And now they admit this is their global plantation model. That's what the carbon tax, they admit, is to shut off all of our energy, the equivalent of shutting off the buffalo to the Native Americans.
See, the Native people, yes, we have the land, and they wanted the land, and it's about the land, you see, but the real enemy to the industrial ruling class is those who think differently. It's about sharing and taking care, and it's about respecting the earth, and it's about spirit, and it's about these. See, so this is the perceptional reality that we came from. This is how we knew and recognized reality. This is what was the threat. Exterminate the spiritual perceptional reality. That's what it's been all about.
The federal hypocrisy looms large when during the 2014 standoff, the BLM issued a hyperactive protective order in respect to the endangered desert tortoise, attempting to gain the upper hand on the Bundy's grazing rights. That role is now reversed at Standing Rock as the potential for future poisoning of the Oahe Reservoir threatens the endangered pallid sturgeon, a species of fish that dates back 70 million years that has already suffered enough from the progressive management of its habitat along the Missouri River. Why does conservation only apply to what is financially convenient?
That's what they want to do, a diaspora, and therefore, guess whose land they're after? In our meager holdings on trust land, over 40% of the natural resource wealth of America is still under and on our lands.
The behavior pattern of this, historically speaking, of this industrial ruling class never really changes. What changes is the technology, the terminology, and the generations. So for Wounded Knee Massacre, I think that forms of that massacre are taking place now today. The authoritarian emergence of the Patriot Act and all of these various mechanisms, controlling mechanisms, I think that they're psychologically massacring the American citizens mentally.
And now North Dakota Governor Jack Dalrymple is ordering a mandatory voluntary evacuation of the camp led by the Standing Rock Sioux tribe by December 5th, adding to the mounting tension. The Obama administration is claiming they are pushing the Army Corps of Engineers to finalize a rerouting of the pipeline. 2,000 veterans relieved the protesters at Standing Rock, and DNB, Norway's largest bank, has gotten cold feet.
They trade that reservation and the value of that reservation and the value of its people, the value of its air, the value of its carbon emissions are traded on Wall Street.
John Bound for Infowars.com.
In case you haven't heard, Infowars has become the most influential media outlet in America. We're making freedom go viral. And now we are proud to announce a new weapon in the epic battle against the globalists. Infowars Prime, where you can watch live high-definition feeds of The Alex Jones Show, plus exclusive insider videos from the Infowars crew and behind-the-scenes action. Go to Infowars.com/app and download today. Infowars Prime is available right now for your iPhone or Android. You will have access to exclusive videos that you can't see anywhere else. And that means live coverage of events and breaking news on location as it happens. You can also take advantage of amazing deals from the Infowars store that are only available for Infowars Prime subscribers. That's Infowars Prime at Infowars.com/app. And if you can hear my voice, you are the resistance.